Holy cow, we didn't know that was happening. Holy crap, wasn't that insane? We just got to watch off the dinghy the Elon Musk's rocket.
Yeah.
We did the Falcon 9.
What you doing there, Darryl?
Loading a really heavy sail on this boat. Call in.
Have you ever wanted to get out of the office and have an adventure? Well, I found my dream boat and I had no excuses left. Hi, my name is Darryl. Check out some of my wildest adventures. This is me, and this is me as well. After serving in the Canadian Coast Guard for years on boats just like this, I decided to buy my own and sail around the world. This channel is my passion project, where I outfit my boats for extreme conditions and put them to the test. First up, Canada to Puerto Vallarta, Mexico in the stormy season. So stay tuned and subscribe as I embark on the worldwide dinghy ride. We're coming into San Diego. We're trying to get a mooring spot.
All right, so far on the list, we have get oil, get all the sails and lines, Mexican paperwork, get fuel cans, ship or store the extra stuff, get food and water. We might need a little bit of extra gear, who knows, and maybe do laundry. Anything to add so far?
That's a lot of to do, oh my God.
All right.
We're gonna need a car for this one.
We're gonna need a car. We just got the rental car.
Yeah!
We're zooming down the freeway towards Costco.
I was in kilometers, not miles in my head.
Yeah, he was in kilometers.
Kicking ass.
Yeah, driving down the freeway in San Diego.
Today's a work day for us. We're just in a Costco parking lot. We picked up a new cooler. I'm gonna ditch my 95-liter Dometic in San Diego. I'm gonna leave it in a storage locker. So we just picked up a smaller, lighter one that I don't have to worry about walking away from me in Mexico. And yeah, basically we have to fill up 10 jerry cans minimum and 60 gallons of oil, I think. Okay, so Corey and I have had a massive day today. We have actually been busy doing things. We went to Walmart, we went to Costco, we got a new cooler. This cooler right here, it has to go home. It's too big for the boat, and I have a lot of extra gear that I thought I might need. I'm gonna take it off, I'm gonna put it in a storage locker and pick it up on the way back. We have 50 plus gallons of fuel to put in the boat, not to put in the boat, to carry on top. Plus, this XD 100 oil is crazy expensive, so expensive. We're buying it in bulk and we're gonna fill jugs. We need 30 minimum gallons. That's just going straight there and back in order for me to get home. We're sitting in San Diego. We're gonna take off soon, probably another day or so once the preparations are done. We're so friggin' excited to get out there and get ripping down the coast again. Okay, we've been here for hours, but we got the boat tidied up. All the crap has gone and filled the car. How many loads did we take? Like 4? Yeah, 4 loads of off the boat. Yeah, almost there. The boat's feeling lighter already. I had no idea how much we pulled off. I know this is a small car, but check this out. That's the 95-liter Dometic fridge. It's a little bit too big, and I don't want it to go missing down south. Generator, boots, shoes, boxes, clothes. These cans are coming with us tomorrow. That's all the stuff that came out of the boat.
Perfect. Better. Way better.
We just put all that stuff in that storage locker. That is mine for maybe 2 months. That was the big task to get done this morning. And we're off to Walmart to grab some more gas cans and get some oil. Here we go. That was a good start. Okay, a couple things on the list today. Corey's just checking on directions to get to the Evinrude dealer and the closest Walmart to that. So we've just come to A1 Storage and we've done a delivery into our new storage locker. And we will need to go to UPS and get some printing done and ship a camera home. We're gonna go to Sunset Marine, which is a little ways out. We have a rental car. So we're gonna go to Sunset Marine and get a lot of XD100 oil, like 30 or 40 gallons of it. Crazy. We've got to get some soap for our laundry. We're gonna do a load of laundry. We need some Sharpies, some white tape, because I'm gonna tape some white square on the back of the boat and Sharpie the name of the boat on it, because I have no other way of doing it. Containers, that's for more oil, food, water, and that's it. Reason number 27 not to buy an E-Tech motor. XD100 times a lot. Each one of those is 7 gallons. It's actually a water jug, 7 gallons. We only put 6 gallons in each one. And then I got a couple extra XD100s, but that is a lot of oil just to go to Mexico. Anyways, I'm joking, the Evinrude has been great, except it's a fortune in oil. I just spent $2,200 US on oil for my E-Tech. I would rather do an oil change, but the engine's running well. Let's just get there. Corey and I are just getting the boat ready. We're in Shelter Cove Marina. I think just because we're a small boat, we got in here and they are absolutely amazing. Everyone around here has been great. Really enjoying the atmosphere in San Diego. It's just awesome. So we had some awesome food and just met a bunch of people. It was great. Anyways, Corey's going back to the boat because we forgot the gate key on the boat just now. And then just before that, I forgot the boat key in the rental car. So now we have to Uber all the way back to the rental car and then all the way back. So we're going on another mission and to go get the key. That's it. And we had set up to take a Highfield Patrol 600 down the coast of the Baja and do our little race. But I ended up calling Highfield yesterday and saying, hey guys, thank you so much for the offer, but it's just not gonna work right now. Hopefully we can do it a little later. But yeah, everything was cool. I really want to thank them for all the work that they've done to get this set up, even though it just didn't clear. So thanks for that. I really appreciate it and looking forward to doing something next time. Okay, we had 2 dinghies going down the Baja, and we're down to 1, as you know. The only problem is now we only have 1 boat. 2 big sails going to Parlay. Parlay Revival. These sails are so massive for my boat. It's like sinking the boat and we haven't filled it with gas. Check this out. Here we go. Sail from Precision Sails. This will be the head sail. It is the smallest sail on the catamaran. I don't know, it's actually almost the same size, I believe, but it's a lot simpler and it doesn't have full battens and all of that good stuff. So that's the head sail. That's the easy small one. This is the monster. Colin, that is your new mainsail, and we're gonna throw some bads on the roof. We'll see you in a few days. Super excited to do the Parlay Revival meetup, hang out with David Shee again, and just crush it. So let's get out there. We're about to leave in 10-15 minutes. We're gonna head to Ensenada. We got the A-OK to cross and get in Ensenada. So we'll go there, we'll get our tip license, and down the coast we go. Okay, I've made it to San Diego. I don't know, I can't believe it. Can you? Holy cow, what a trip. All the way from Victoria, BC down to San Diego. Now, let me tell you, from the beginning, how this trip started. I want to share some things. I started out organizing this trip with David Shee, and I had like a little team together, and our plan was to actually do a fundraiser and go from Victoria, BC to Puerto Vallarta, Mexico, and raise money for charity. We were well into the planning stages. It just didn't work for David, and I totally get it, honestly, but I've realized a few things about life during this trip, and David ended up moving on to other things. I got through that, and then I ended up making plans with Aubrey from Sailing Miss Lone Star, and so our plan was to race down the Baja Peninsula. So while that was happening, I had Tom, I don't know if you remember Tom from Parlay, he joined me in Victoria. We ended up heading all the way down to Portland, Oregon together. I think the main thing is I was starting to realize that this is my dream. We ended up getting down all the way to like Catalina Island. Actually, I'm sorry, we got down to like Morro Bay or whatever. Anyways, down into California, south of San Francisco, and I started realizing that Aubrey didn't want to come. What happened, it wasn't that Aubrey canceled the trip, it's that everyone was trying to make adjustments that made the trip work for their schedule, made it work for what they wanted out of the trip. And you know, I had a day or so to think about it. We had lots of travel time, and I was like, I just thought about it. It's like, I don't want to do that. It's been hard, honestly, it's been hard. Everyone, it feels like, wanted to do it their way only, and that's fine, but we're here and I'm having an absolute blast. So I moved on from the trip. We stopped the boat trip. I'm gonna be calling Highfield today and just talking to them, letting them know it's not gonna happen. I feel absolutely horrible. Highfield was awesome. They were lending us a Patrol 600. I picked up a new guy in Astoria. Holy cow. This is where you learn things in life. It's crazy. So this guy comes on board, and his name's Corey, and I know him through a friend, but I don't know him. And I just was like, this is not necessarily like my jam. Like, I'm trying to figure out my jam, and nothing's working, but I don't think this is it. And I thought about it, and you know, I can go on by myself, I can move forward and do this trip alone down the coast. I had a lot of people saying don't, even though I would feel comfortable with it. I would love it, actually, but I kind of listened to everyone around me. I thought that was a good idea. I met this guy, and you know, on the day one, he took me around Astoria, showed me the Columbia bar in his truck, drove me all around town. We went for dinner, and you know, I've never met this guy, so I'm going, okay, I'm a business owner. He's a fisherman from Alaska. I can work with this. I used to be in the Coast Guard. I love the West Coast. Anyone that's a West Coast boy, me and him get along. We just know the rules. Anyways, he's a West Coast, Pacific Northwest guy. Like, anyways, it turns out, you know, I drove for 2 days straight, or I drove for the day straight, actually, day and a half straight, and I started finding out more about this guy, and I started hanging out with him, and I realized that, like, he's a big rock climber. I find out that he's a captain. He has his captain's license, and he is one of the best boat drivers I've ever met. He's almost as good as me, to be honest. There's a lot of boat drivers out there that are good, but to be good on a rib without beating everyone to pieces is something. And honestly, I made a great friend, a friend that I wouldn't have normally met. He's a rock climber, and he lives in Alaska. But I've been having so much fun with him. I can relax in my own boat and just chill. I don't have to stress about someone like not knowing what they're doing, which is such a nice change. Yeah, and we just started becoming friends over time. So, you know, I've learned quite a few things. I'm going down to meet Parlay Revival. I'm going down and I'm gonna meet Aubrey from Sailing with Lone Star. I mean, I'm friends with Aubrey. I sailed with her for a couple months so far total now. And we're going down to Puerto Vallarta still. All of that is happening, but I canceled the trip in the ribs. It's just, you know, I wanted to do this trip and everyone's trying to make it work, and I really appreciate that. But then I would, you know, everything's getting delayed, and then I'm gonna end up missing the Parlay event, which is what I really wanted to go down for. That was the main goal in the beginning, and I just realized that it's not my dream. This is my dream. It's a cool trip. Like, I've planned this. This is not turning out to be what I planned, and I just want to move on. And I'm so excited and so happy that I did. It took a little bit, and it ate a lot of ego, to be honest. A lot of things went through my head when all these changes kept happening, and I'm only trying to do, and I think everyone that was involved, and we're still friends and stuff, so that's okay. But I think what I was trying to do is like show good colors and just be an awesome person. But in the end, it's what I wanted to do is the boat trip, and it's my gig, it's my passion, and I realizing that even though people can help or whatever, it's your passion, and so you're the only one that can do it. I learned a lot of lessons in the last couple of years, and some of them harder than others. This has been one of the most challenging trips logistically. It's been one of the most challenging trips with crew, personnel, and planning. But I am excited. Like, now that I've kind of pushed all of that and got it out of the way, Corey and I are ready. We're gonna rocket down the west coast of the Baja, and then we're gonna head up into La Paz, go camping for a night or two. It's going to be absolutely stunning, and head over to see my buddies at Parlay Revival. We're doing a Patreon meetup with Colin from Parlay Revival. Aubrey's going to be there, Breaking Waves. Ben and Allie are going to be there. It's going to be amazing. I can't wait. I cannot wait. So yeah, good trip. A lot of dynamics that I wasn't expecting on like a cool trip. It's still pretty damn cool. I am so lucky to be doing this, and my journey is only beginning. I'm going to Puerto Vallarta. I'm going to drive it back up to California, try and dock it in California, and then potentially drive it somewhere epic. This year I want to be up in the Pacific Northwest doing glaciers and all of that, but at some point I would love to be doing like the Great Loop up the west coast of the US, down through the Panama Canal. I want to do that so bad. Yeah, have a good morning. I'm gonna head off. It's like the sun is rising, and that's it. So thanks for listening, guys. That's the story.